Hello and welcome again to my channel. This is Shao Space. Well, today I'm going to be showing you on working on the SEO on Blogspot, right? So there are people who has Blogspot and their blogs are on Blogspot, sorry, and yet they find it difficult to be able to, make it more SEO optimized for Google, for Bing, for the search engines, and to make it look good enough as WordPress websites or WordPress blogs are like. So first of all, we're going to be heading to blogger.com. And on this video also I'll be showing you on what some of those things means, which in my first video of introducing you to Blogger as a free hosting website, I showed you some things. I was like, okay, the next video I won't talk about it. I'm going to be showing you what it means in this video as you'll be seeing forward. So now when you come to your new blog, if you've not watched how to get to this place before, go to my first video and you'll see there opening a free website on Blogspot. You'll be able to see it there. But now we are here today, and this is the post section, as I was saying before in one of the videos. Now, this is where you put your title. Your title has to be optimized. You cannot just put anything as title. Let's say you're writing on a book called Survival of the Fittest. Survival of the fittest. How do you spell fittest? There's a lot of problem here. Okay, let us survival. You're writing on a book called Survival, and then here you put you put in the description, images, and all of that in this place. Now, these are the things that you need to be careful about. This place, what we mean by label, this can be used for two different things. It can be used to categorize your post. Now you're writing about a book. You can put a book as the label so that when you want to categorize your post, all you need to do is just to click on the book section, and every post under that book category will come up. That's the first use. And then the second use is also to tell Google and other search engine what this section, this category means, what this post listed in certain group means. It's like a grouping of your posts to categories. That's what labels means. Now, the second stage is publish on. You can set the date to automatic, which is supposed to be at. That's now when immediately you press the publish button, the post date shows that instant. So that is not necessary. Leave it automatic. The link also you can leave it at automatic, except you want to edit how your link should be like. Because currently it's showing as survival.html. But if you want to change how the link should be like, then you can, put it as custom and edit it. But you can also leave it at survival. But now, if it's for the SEO purpose, you can actually put the topic which people will be searching for as the link. Maybe survival, the book, survival, the book survival. And you can leave it that way. And you see, the book survival is now the link. So the link helps you with SEO. So also the title of the post. Now location is not that important. So you gotta leave it like that. Now option, you can either allow for for comments, or do not allow but show existing comments, or do not allow and hide existing comments. There will be no comment at all in this post. So now you post, click on confirm. You create your first post. Beautiful. This is surprising. Okay, so you create the first post, and that is it. Now moving down, I've explained all these other ones for you in the other video. Let's get down to settings, where I'll be able to show you the settings of Blogger for SEO. Custom domain, I've already explained to you, and I'll say I'll explain it in another video how to connect a custom domain. You buy one and you connect it here. So okay, we move down, blog admins, and this unnecessary email formatting. Change your time zone according to your location. Like we in Africa, we prefer to use, and also Control F and find bang, BANGAI. png. This is it. You can use this as our location so that the blog, the dates on the blog goes on with your current timing in Africa, right? So that is number one. And then there is this part again called meta tags. You should, and you must own this part. This part is where, like for instance, when you search, let's say history.com, when you search history.com or anything entirely on Google, you see this section. This is the description of this post, of this website. So you don't necessarily need to go to the about us section to see this whole thing here. This is where you get it from. You can just put something here about your site, the description of your site, and it will show up just like this when somebody searches about your site on Google search. And also, as we have turned this on now, this search description, in all our posts, we will now be able to also put search description in all of them, so that then too, when somebody searches for those posts, we'll be able to see what I'm talking about. We'll be able to see a little excerpt, a little description about that post, and know if it's profitable for them to read it or not, and how valuable the contents can be like. So you need to turn it on. Never play around these things. It can literally cause your site to have issues. But now follow me. Crawlers and indexing. You turn this on and you connect your Google search engine. There is something you will put in here from Google search. From you will create an ATST file. I will show you how to do that in another video, where you can be able to connect your Google search with your blog, so that as you are updating your post on your blog, Google will be picking it up by crawling your site. It helps them crawl your site more faster. So the next step is enable custom robot header tag. Now you turn this on also. This is very risky. If you do it in the wrong way, you might not get Google search to index your site anymore. You might drop in traffic from Google search and stuff like that. So now you click on all for the home page and no DP. This will index all your sites and no DP. Now you save that, archive and page, say no index, no DP. Follow my steps carefully. Now for post and page tags, all no DP. That is it. As I said before, Google Search Console, and click on it, and it will bring you to an interface where you can be able to connect Google Search Console to your site. Now, this is for monetization. When your site gets approved by AdSense, this is where you put the ADS ads.txt file. There is an ads.txt file that AdSense will give you to upload to your site. You put it in this place, and that is how your site gets monetized fully. Now, if you have a content you want to bring into the site, maybe you're having a blog post before, or you're having somebody's content, someone else help with his content, you can literally just import the content, and it will ask you for your file manager to pick the content up and you import it into your blog. Now, going on, say if you want to back up your content also, this is where to back it up from. If you have valuable stuff, you've gone far in your blogging, and maybe you want to move to a new blogging host, you can just download all your content and move it to the new place. Now you can delete your blog by clicking on this, which is not advisable, except you are moving to another blog, which still will not be advisable. So now you move on, and you can set up your profile, user profile, so that when somebody checks for the author of this file, they see your details here. This is how it goes. So this is basically the whole thing of SEO on Blogspot. But still, I have some codes by which you can be able to put in your HTML, like this. I have the codes in my system, and I'll be able to share it with you. Maybe I'll show you a video on how it works in the next video.